Hey guys, it's Kim, and today I am here to do a little tutorial for you. I am here to show you how I created some of the things on this mixed media tag that I used for my Craft Supplies 1 YouTube hop. I've had so many inbox messages about this tag, so I thought I'd just come along and show you. It's very, very easy. Yes, I just turned the tag upside down. That's not, I'm sure, everybody can do that. But what I'm here to show you is some of the mixed media techniques, the brick and what I did in the background. Now, this tag is going to be slightly different because I'm doing it for somebody in particular, and it's also going to be a design team project for Kitty Scrap Post, Louisa Diaz's store, and she does the digital scrapbooking kits. So this month's kit is called Angelic Christmas, and there are some amazing and beautiful designs, and I just want to quickly show you. Here are just a few of the pages. These are some of the cutouts that you can use. Just like stunning and gorgeous. So those two are the same. Let me see here. This is another one of the images. Isn't she beautiful? So gorgeous. And then here is some more of the cutouts. They're very shabby chic colors. Just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And then here is another one here. But also, I've already cut them up, but as you can see the tag here, it's got this gorgeous fairy and snowflakes and things. She has a lot of papers in the collection that are this gorgeous aqua blue color. So, this is a design team project, one of them, but it is also a gift for someone in particular. So, let's get started. Now, all I've done with this tag, now the original tag that I used before, all I did on the back was some gesso just to kind of give it a, just a rough sort of looking surface. And I'm going to, of course, whoever wins this tag, I'll sign that for them as well. And I also did that on the front, and you can see it in here. But this tag here, I cut out some paper from Louisa's kits, as I said, and I've just cut them to size and put them on here. Now I know that you can see my pen mark here, but you won't see that later. So anyway, the paper's on this way so the tag can be upside down and we can dangle our charms. So what I want to do first is I'm going to be using some of this Liquitex modeling paste. That's the first thing I want to do. And I've got here, now I don't know if you guys will be able to get these, but these are just some really cheap stencils I had, but you can use any stencils. I got these at the dollar store a really long time ago. And they're pretty good stencils, really, for being what they are from a dollar store. They're actually quite good. They have a stickiness to them, so when you put them down, they don't move, and that's what I really like about them. So I've just got out some stencils here, and again, you can use anything you like. And I'm just going to open my modeling paste. That's what it looks like. It's like icing on the inside. And I'm just going to see which ones I want to use here. I think I want to use this one, first of all. And I'm going to put this at the top. And I just hope that I'm in frame here for you guys. So all you do is put your stencil down. Try and turn it like this. It might be easier. It's not quite even. No, you still need to move that a bit. Over this way a bit. And again, these are good because they stick down, which is nice. Now you want to put a nice even coat, so you just go in and, dig some out. Probably don't need that much. And you're just going to spread it on like icing. That's all you're going to do. So I'm just spreading this on in a nice even coat. And it's okay if you go over the stencil a bit, because it's mixed media and there's no rules. If you don't want it, you can just take your palette knife and just do that. So that is that layer. I'm just going to scrape off the extra. Now I'm going to peel this up. There you go. And again, if you don't like the extra, you just take your palette knife and scrape it off. So there you have it. Now I know that's really light, but it is just the first layer. So what else can we do here? Well, you know what? I think I'm going to put some bricks on here now. So I think what I'm going to do, these are the bricks from Gina's, and I will show you if I have it handy, which I don't think I do, but, oh, I do. They're the bricks from this brick mask that Gina sells in her store. And you can see they all get punched out. So I have all these extra bricks that get punched out from the chipboard. So that's what I've been using. Now you can spray these, you can do anything you want. Now some of these I've already sprayed, so they do have a bit of Lindy's on them, and I'm going to keep them this color because I just kind of like the look of them. These are ones that I had sprayed for my other tag, so I'm going to use these. Now, in order to put these on, it's really, really simple. Again, you just take a good amount of your modeling paste, and wherever you want to put this, so I'm just going to spread this around on the tag, just sort of randomly, and then you're going to start, I like to start with cutting one in half, so because you want to make sure that the bricks, you know, they're not perfectly even. You want to have them a bit offset. And you're just going to set them inside the texture paste. So you start off with a half one. Make sure I have the right side of the brick up. And then you're going to do another one beside it. And when you push them down, you can see the texture paste kind of squishes in between them. And then in the next row, you're going to start with a full brick because you'd started, actually I think I need a bit more modeling paste on there, just to give it more of a grout look. You're going to start with a full brick underneath it, squish it down. And then I can put another full brick here. And again, just kind of push it in there. Give yourself a bit of space in between. Now this row I'm going to do again. I'm going to start with a little half brick here because I want this to all be a bit offset. And it's okay if you get a bit of modeling paste on it, that's no big deal. I'm just going to put a bit more there, so I want to put another brick down. A little too much, so I'm just going to scrape some of that back. There we go. More bricks. And then just one more at the bottom, I think. So that used up all my bricks I had left over, so there you go. Right there in the middle. And there you have it. A cool little brick effect. So that's how I did the bricks. Really simple and easy. And you know, if you have just regular chipboard, you could really even just cut your own bricks. out of chipboard too. So this needs to dry, and I'll come back in a few minutes when it's dry, and we'll go on to the next step. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is dry, and there you can see how that's quite dimensional now, which is really cool. And I love the way that the texture paste looks. It's still a bit soft, but it's definitely dry enough to continue on working. And I also put a mask down at the bottom here as well. Can't really see that. Oh, there you go. At the top you can see it's a bit dimensional, and then at the bottom here. And I also used a couple of Tim Holtz reinforcers, which are these from Ideology, just on the, oops, that one popped off. I'll probably glue that down just to cover up the holes. But I am going to glue that down with a bit of glossy accents, I think. There's my glossy accents right there. Yep, it's clogged. What else is new? So we shall unclog that with a pin. I'm just going to peel that up. Just put a bit of glossy accents around. That will hold that down. And that'll help because when you hang your charms on the bottom, I didn't do this on the other one, so I'm going to, but when you hang your charms on the bottom, it won't pull on the paper. The other one doesn't have paper on it, so it's a bit better, but because this has got paper on it, I'm also going to glue down this edge here too. See? Of course. I am all thumbs today. Okay, so that is glued down. Get under here, and that is glued down. The other thing that I did was I took my Tim Holtz Distress ink in Peacock Feathers. I love this color. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous turquoise all around the edges here. You can just see it. So that's what I have for that. And then I cut out a few more pieces from Louise's digital kit, which I have here. And I'm just going to distress these off a bit so they're ready to go. I'm going to use my distresser here and just sort of go over the edges a bit so they look a bit more shabby. I love the look of, you know, kind of distressed and worn. And I mean, if you guys don't have one of these, just use the side of your scissors. I'll show you. These are just my everyday sort of scissors I use for everything. And you just take the side of your scissors, and you can just go along, and that rips it, that's okay. Because if it rips, it just looks a bit more distressed. And this will do the same thing as the distressor. But don't use your good scissors, just use your sort of everyday scissors. There, and you can see you kind of get the same effect going around it that way. So, if you don't have the tool or the other Tim Holtz one, you can just use what you have on hand, which is what I like to do. So I don't think we have to go out and spend on all kinds of stuff. We just need to use up what we have and recycle. That's what I like to do. One of my favorite things to do is going to thrift stores and finding things and altering them. Because, you know, people, they don't see the things in items that crafters see, I think. I know we all love going to thrift stores. So much fun. Especially at this time of year because with Christmas coming, I think people are doing a bit of a clear out, so I think right now is a good time to go too. I love these angel wings. I don't want these to be too roughed up, but a little bit. Okay, so that'll do for now. And now I'm just going to take some frayed burlap and just go around everything and just edge it. And if you are a new crafter, because I know some of the new subbies have mentioned that they're very new to crafting, for me, one of the main things that I use in my crafting, if you want to buy a supply, like you have to buy certain things, of course, you know, like tape and glue and things, but, you know, if you want to get one thing for your stash that you will use a lot, for me, it is these distress inks, because I use them on everything. And you'll want to get one of these as well. I mean, you don't have to have 10 of them, I don't think. You'll need pads for different colors, but you only use one at a time, so you don't need to buy like 10 of these, I don't think. Okay, that's that. Now we'll do the clock. And it just, I don't know, it just kind of edges it nicely and it makes it look a bit more 3D even though it's paper. And it just gives it that more of a worn look, I think. So. And then the little angel. Not going to do too much, just a bit on her. Little cherub. I love angels and cherubs. They're my favorite thing to use on projects. Just love them. Okay, and then I've got this little ticket that says Hope. So that's those done, so I won't need my distress inks anymore, but there you have it. So that's that done. Now I've got out all kinds of stuff here. I've got charms, I've got lace, I've got all kinds of goodies. I don't need those anymore. So let's see, what will our next step be? Probably I want to start layering a bit, so I think lace would be maybe next, and then the embellishments on top of that. But I also had an idea. I think my glue gun is hot enough. I know I put a reinforcer here, but I had an idea to use one of the Tim Holtz, well, Graphic 45 ornate keyholes. And I'll show you what I was thinking of doing with it. And I think I want to use this one down here in the corner. So I'm just going to take it out. And I'll show you what I was thinking. If I use that upside down, it could hang like that. Now, I could put it there and dangle my charms from here. Or I could do that. Whoops. Maybe that. What do you think? I kind of like that. Upside down is interesting, though. I think I like it like that better. And I could dangle my charms from here. So I think I'm going to do that, but I think first I'm going to put a bit of lace down just along the edge here. So which one should I use? I've got this really pretty blue one, but I also have this nice white one too. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing there. Sorry my junk is in the way. I'm not sure how to put this on here. No, I don't like that. So, maybe this little trim would be good. gonna go like that. Maybe I won't put trim there. Maybe I'll just do it on the sides. Okay, that's the winner. Keyhole down and trim up the sides. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. First of all, I'm going to get a glue stick, because of course, my glue stick is empty. Okay. I think I'll put it on this instead. There we go. So that's cute. I'm just going to dangle my charms from there. Okay. Now for the lace. I have this, but it's awfully wide, so that's no good. But I really like this. Probably that way would be good. So I could put that down there and then layer the blue one maybe, which is a really pretty color. It will cover that up a little bit, but that's okay. Hopefully you can see. So I'm just going to put a bead of glue down the side here, and then put my lace down. Hopefully not burn myself. Get out my scissors and cut that. There we go. Bit of lace down the side. That's where we're at right now.